So here we are again. I was going to purchase the A5, but then I purchased the A5 Tea House Matcha, and I figured that size just isn't me, and I still wanted a Mr. Darcy. I'm really happy with my Colonel Brandon, so I didn't need a Mr. Darcy pocket because I'm really happy with this one. However, I really do like the A6 size, but I have an A6 folio, so I wanted to see how an A6 traveler's notebook differed, just so I can try out all the sizes and see exactly, you know, how they fit with like notebooks. And you know, I really like the A6 size, so in case I ever get tired of using my pocket, I can have an A6 size. And I wanted to see if the folio worked better for me or if the TN worked better for me. So let's just get into it. I always get so excited because of just how they're packaged. And I jumped on this because when, you know, the last time I tried to order in Mr. Darcy, it went out of stock like super fast. I love the way it feels already. It's so much thicker than the Tea House. Ooh, oh wow, it has like speckles and like, is that, oh, whoops, well, I'm already scratching it. Wow, it already has like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like that is not like normal because it's not shiny. Is it not supposed to be shiny like the like the Colonel Brandon? It looks more matte. The Austin leather is just what I prefer, and I'm gonna change out the elastic on the outside just because I'm not a huge fan of that elastic. I don't know if you can see it. It's showing up lighter in the camera. There is some like moles or bug bites or something. I didn't really get like the best leather, I feel like, because this kind of also like there's like holes in it. Like, I don't know if you can see that. There's like holes in it, which I'm kind of like, I understand there are variations in the leather. You know what? It is what it is. But still, really pretty color. It's this nice like burnt like brown color. And if I, you know, end up not liking it later on, you know, I can always try to sell it. Like, it's just such a beautiful, like, I love Austin leather. This is, I don't think I even need to really shop for any other, like, I got the Tea House because I wanted to try the Tea House. So now I know that it is too thin of a leather for me. You know, I've tried it. Now I know for sure Austin leather is definitely my preferred leather when it comes to Chic Sparrow. I'm not a huge fan of these marks, but you know, it's still very pretty, and I'm gonna mark it up anyway, so I'll get over it. Ooh, but look how pretty the striations look here. Very pretty. Yeah, I think I'm just I feel like this thickness would be better on an A5. I don't know, I think the thicker leather would at least give it some structure. If it was thicker, like, I feel like it would hold it better. I got really lucky with this one. Also, I really love how many scratches are on here, and it's pretty much just on my desk. This is just from me opening and closing it, putting it on my desk, taking it with me into the living room, you know, like I don't go anywhere. So this is just from opening it and closing it. So that's pretty, I find that interesting. I purchased this for my book journal because it's in a folio right now, and I want to see how I like this, but you know, I also may use this as a journal later on. I'm really loving this as my journal, so this is going to stay my journal for, you know, for now, but you never know, maybe someday I will want to, you know, go up a size, and I still want to try to be 6, but I have so many that I don't really need any, but here I am still buying stuff. So, you know, I don't think I need, since now I have a Mr. Darcy in this A6, there's really no other leather that I really need unless they bring out like the butter rum. But I mean, I think the butter rum kind of gets dark like this, so it's like, you know, I don't think I need it, and I don't even know if they would even bring back buttered rum. The Tiffany color looked nice, but I don't like pebbled leather, so I don't think I'm gonna spend money on that. So this is just to see how it looks with an AC. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, see, even though there is room to add stuff, it's so much more sturdy. So I feel like I might get an A5 Mr. Darcy, or even an A5 Colonel Brandon, because these two are my favorites so far. I mean, these are the only ones I have. Minus the, you know, matcha, but I think an A5 in this leather would be fine. It's just so, I don't know. It's not even a huge deal. I don't even know why I'm like complaining about it. But this is what I mean, that, you know, I was hoping that the Austin leather would be more sturdy. Look how cute and like square this is. I still think the pocket is so much more cuter. Ugh. But I mean, look how cute. I mean, this one is super cute too. So, you know, I like them both. I like them both. So that looks fine. This will probably be another insert I use for my book journal, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm not a huge fan of this notebook, so I'm ready to get rid of it. But I wasn't also a fan. It really stretched out my folio, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. But right now, this is my book journal. Again, this is a Lamy notebook. I am not a huge fan of this one at all. Like, the paper is not that great to me anyway. It's fine, but it's not my preferred paper. So I'm ready to finish this one up, but it, you know, as you can see, I have a good chunk left. I'm already loving it a whole lot better than the folio, even though there's still room like to put things. Like, this to me is fine, because again, this is a nice sturdy leather. Like, I don't need it to be flush. That's not what I was saying in my other video, even though I guess it kind of came off across that. I don't need it to be flush like a folio. I just need it to be sturdy like this. So sorry, I just keep looking and touching it, and I love the pockets. This is a lot more rough too. Like, it's smooth, but it's still rough than compared to my Colonel Brandon. I feel like my Colonel Brandon is just so perfect, and I still don't know quite like why it was a second chance. So I'm just super happy that this is the one I ended up getting as my second chance. But no, it looks great with just one insert. Like, I think the A5 Mr. Darcy would be like similar to this. Please let me know. What do you think? Am I just being crazy? Sorry, I think I'm so weird. This is beautiful, and the matcha is beautiful, so don't get me wrong. I just prefer the thicker leather. I prefer putting twist top pens, then snap pen closures. This one is an exception just because of how long the cap is. I'm really happy with it, and I love the pockets. And I did cut off, it had an elastic pen loop, and I cut it off because I didn't need it. And then of course you have this pocket here that if you need it. Let's switch out the front elastic closure. Yep, much better. So now I have 3 different TN sizes: A5, A6, pocket. Oh, and look how pretty the colors look together too. And this one, of course, is still my favorite. But this is beautiful too. That is all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.